Hi! Today we're going to learn how to format a blog post from Google Docs through editing in Hemingway app to cleaning out the HTML on wordhtml.com to publishing on your WordPress website. Then we are going to do some other things to make sure it looks right and Google finds it, and this is going to be so much fun. So let's get started because I don't like long videos and neither do you, right? Right. Okay. So I've got my Google Doc. I made this blog post super quick by using voice typing. Voice typing is one of the best tools. You should try it. It means that there's some editing that needs to be done. It means that there's no title, there's no keyword, there's no meta description. But you know, right now it's let's see, word count. It's about 1,300 words. Really? Wow. Okay. I'm usually around 300 words, but that's fine. Okay. So one of the things I like to do is I like to use this HemingwayApp.com. It really helps you see what's wrong and look at the readability. So right here you can see this is a big problem. Okay. There's too many. It's too hard to read. There's 18 adverbs, I should only have 5. I'm using 2 passive voice, that's fine. There's 3 phrases that have simple alternatives, 16 of 61 are hard to read. And then, I have to zoom out to show you this. 10 out of 61 sentences are very hard to read. It doesn't show you on, it's just being lame. Okay, so this one is the very hard to read, okay? So we're going to go through, and this is so great because it shows you 16 paragraphs, 61 sentences, 1,300 words, this many characters, okay? So this really helps. So the title is How to Format a Blog Post. We should put how to correctly format a blog post. It will be mad at me because it thinks it should be forceful, but I know what I want. H1 is a title tag. Super important to use tags in order. Notice they only have 1, 2, and 3. You really shouldn't be using the other ones, and definitely not for formatting. Do not do that. So let's look at editing this. When you write a blog post, it's more than just an essay that you use to write for school projects. You need to write in a way that's educational, informative, and slightly entertaining. So it doesn't like those adverbs, but we're fine with it because remember, I have 19, but let's see if I can find more situations. Now, these are hard to read sentences. So, but remember, I was voice typing, so it's also a blog post. Blog post is not a journalistic article. Oops. Let's spell check as my friend. What? I said marketing copy and it said Morgan and coffee. That's funny. So even if it's not spell checked, you gotta check it. Marketing copy. People can scan. So when the subject sort of changes, this is our heading. So now I'm saying readability matters, right? So, well, maybe I'll just make it that. So it's an H2. One of the, really is one of the worst words. One of the important things. One of the reasons to have, what? See, that's what I get for talking. But see, you got it out of your head. That's why I like voice typing. Making sure the reading level isn't above 8th grade, or this says 9th, so we'll say 9th grade, is important. Newspapers aim for 5th grade. Maybe the Wall Street Journal aims for 12th grade. Know your audience. So in blog posts, you don't want these really hard. You don't want these really hard sentences. You want it to be something that people can scan. People do not read, they scan. Again, they don't read, they scan. This is an important distinction. It changes how you write. So they will be scanning. It's better to use a powerful verb like they scan. Just forget the will be. Now I do this. They scan it to see if it's worth reading. Do you do that? Like when you're writing, think about what you do. Do you read the whole article? I don't. I read the first paragraph and the last paragraph and then decide if I still want to read it. This is kind of long, so this video is going to be a little bit longer than I want it to be. Sorry, we're already at 6 minutes, but this is the process. I'm going to not talk as much and get this done. Okay. So are people coming from mobile or desktop? Know your audience. So I like the headings to be kind of forceful like that, and less, and in a heading, every word is capitalized. This is, even if it's a question, I had to learn this from my friend Amy Hall. So I don't need to say, for example, that's what I would say if I was talking. So I said 300 to 500 words, but it's 300 to 500 words. Right? How you write isn't, how you talk isn't how you write. So why did I talk about having consumable bites? Because we want people to keep coming back. So instead of having, because this is a tutorial, that's why I'm keeping it together. But if it's not, you can see if you can break it down into little parts. Then they can come back to your blog post and you can link them together. So then you have internal linking. So now I'm talking about recording video, so that's a different heading, right? Okay, now I've been in here for a little while and it's making me kind of nervous that this Hemingway app is not saving everything. So now I'm like, okay, I'm gonna select it all, I'm gonna copy it all, I'm gonna go back here and I'm gonna paste it. Because Google Docs saves it, see, save to drive. This doesn't save it, so don't make the mistake of only editing in Hemingway and then something happens, somebody gets on the whatever and you're just in trouble. Okay. How to correctly format a blog post. See, like it's even easier now to look at it when you're visually looking at it. It's even good to break up your paragraphs. You don't have to keep them long. It's not, again, it's not a term paper. It's marketing copy. Sometimes you can't, it's just going to be hard to read, okay? Okay, that's redundant. I don't want that. Okay, so this, I feel like this is not even in the wrong, it's not even in the right spot. So I'm going to move it. I mean, the videos should be at the end. I just feel like this, this doesn't matter right now. It's too much. Okay, so now I have edited it. It's taking me 24 minutes. We are at grade 5. We are at 1,000 words. So we got rid of a lot of fluff. So now, I'm gonna copy this. I'm gonna paste it back in my Google Doc. I'm gonna highlight it again. I'm doing Command A, whatever, but you can do copy, paste, select. I'm going to remove the formatting. Okay. I don't need Hemingway editor anymore. This is what it looks like. Oops. I love this because then it's another way to check. You can upload the video. It's another way to check your grammar. Oops. What the heck? Let's look at this really quick. Title, heading. Okay. Format, clear formatting. Save to drive. Submit. Yeah, no system is perfect. That's why I like these. I don't like to edit in my WordPress editor because it's so easy to make things, crazy. Okay, so my keyword is going to be format, correctly format. And my meta is going to be, it's kind of like that call to action. It's supposed to be like 155 characters. So sometimes I like to write it in here. Are you worried? Are you confused about how to correctly format your blog post? In this tutorial, I show you how to use headings and more. Okay, so it's under 155 characters. Copy this, put it there, and then whoops, my face is in the way. Format, clear formatting. You always want to clear the formatting. All right. Okay, we're finally at the place where we can get serious here. Okay, so here is my website. I'm going to go new post. I'm going to take this title, how to correctly format a blog post. I'm going to copy it. I'm going to throw it in there. And I'm going to save the draft. That's really important. Now, this is when I'm going to edit my permalink, because you don't need all those words. I'm going to make it correctly, hyphen, not underscore, format, blog, post. Okay? And then I'm going to save that again. Now, I'm going to go here. I'm going to highlight this all. I'm going to throw it in Word HTML. I'm going to paste it here. Now I'm going to go to the HTML tab. I'm going to click clean. See all these spans? You don't want that. You do not want that. Okay, now I'm going to come back and I'm going to delete this because we don't want this part in the actual blog post. That's for the Yoast SEO section. Okay, now I'm going to copy it. Now I'm going to go to my blog post. I'm going to paste this here. Okay, and it says 1,000 words. Okay, I'm going to click save again. And you'll see that this is the classic editor. If you use Gutenberg, you don't even have to do this process. Text, so you can see it. There it is. There's my H2s. There's no spelling. I'm gonna want to go here and I'm gonna want to use some links, because I said word HTML. Where is it? Oh, I took that part out. I know I said Hemingway though. Hemingway out. So get that link. I know this is so boring, but this way you don't have to pay me for an hour of my time. Oh yeah, I have my book in here. So I want to link to that ebook. Okay, now I'm going to pick my category. It's about blogging. You only want one category. I am going to set my featured image. I'm going to upload it. I have it on my desktop ready for me. I made it in canva.com. That's a different tutorial that you can watch. Oops, desktop. Set featured image. That little green button's not there. Now it's my Yoast SEO. Here's my focus key phrase. I just find it's easier to do it here, and then you know what it is. Correctly format. Focus key phrase. Now I'm going to go to edit snippet. Snippet is this meta tag. This is what shows up in Google and social media. Okay, now I'm going to save the draft again. And repeat this. Oops, I don't need that. Don't need this. Okay, now I'm going to preview it. So this is what it looks like. How to correctly format. There's my featured image. Heading, 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 heading. See, it's easy to scan. All right, so now I'm going to publish it. All right, so now I'm going to view it. This is published. So now I'm going to submit it to the URL indexer, which is the URL inspector for your Google Search Console. I said Google Analytics, and these subtitles are going to be terrible, but whatever. It's better to have them. So it says it's not there, so I'm going to request that it's indexed. This is telling Google like right away. I mean, they'll crawl your site, but I'd rather tell them right now. Right now, it's it's live. Go look at this thing, right? And it'll take a minute or two. It'll do that. So while it's doing that, let's go to the Facebook sharing debugger, which is developers.facebook.tools debug. This makes Facebook grab all that. See, it's never been shared, well, because I just published it. It makes it grab all that metadata that that Yoast. I've set up my Yoast correctly. Also, another video. I've set up my Yoast correctly so that it will view the open graph properly. So when people share it on Facebook, it looks like this. Now I'm going to go to my Twitter card validator, cards-dev.twitter.com/validator. Put in that URL again. Shows me what the tweet is going to look like with my face. Are you confused about how to correctly format your blog post? In this tutorial, I'll show you how to use headings and more. See, so it shows you that. Now that's good. Let's go back here. Okay, it's requested, index requested, and dude, you're done. You're completely finished. 34 minutes from editing, formatting, right? And I took maybe 20 minutes to voice type that. It's published, it's going to be indexed, it's ready to be shared on social. So that's it. That's how you format a blog post. That's how you get it ready for social media. And I hope you enjoyed this video and have a great day. Bye everybody. Sorry about the captions. They're going to be terrible. Bye.